We have marshals ready, drivers ready, everybody on the tone in less than 5. Alright, so Dan is still in the front. Brian is right behind him. Mark Ilton is now in the third place. Brian did a little turnaround there. And Brian chasing Mark. Now Brian is taking second place, and Dan Park in the
car.
And Brian was just trying to take it on inside, and they are going back to back here in the front. Brian with the triple, and they're trying to bump out his boss. I thought he saw his race for HPD, like Schumacher and Barrichello cleaning up the field for boss. Alright, so it looks like Brian is in the front, Dan is 2, Ilton is 3, now Ilton is rearing Dan. Let's see if Ilton can pass Dan. Dan is first time running 8 scale this season. I think he ran maybe last year something, but he's old 8 scale now sort of. Sugar Shane here in the front heading to the back street. The battle to watch is here. Dan double triple, Mark double triple. Back up the step up to the back straight. Nicely done by Dan taking the break before the big hump there. And Ilton is on the lead. That's gonna give some breathing room to Dan. Oh, and there are 2 parking in the pipe there. Oh man! The car spinning all over the place there. Everything is cleared. Oh boy. Looks like I think, yeah, Rose is in the mix here too in the front somehow. Brian 1, Dan 2. Oh, looks like Shane is up to that third. No, Dan is last. So Brian, Dan, Starling, Seb, and Mark. That's the top 5. Watch the S-curve, watch the S-curve. All cleared. Alright, looks like Dan is trying to chase Brian. Brian is lapping now. Brian is on the mission with his super fast buggy. And he just tightly licked the pipe here in the corner. Double, triple by Brian, and he's on the lead, and Schellenberg's gonna get by. No, yes, he goes by. He is by Brian, and Brian is trying to chase. Oh, and he's taking back his place in triple. Oh my goodness, and parking on the pipe, and then have a little skirmish session. And Brian still kicking in his first place, then 2. 3 is Seb, Mark 4, and 5, Starling. So the battle to watch is 1 and 2. That's Dan trying to chase Brian. It's getting very loose here on the little step up here before. Here, everybody seems like they're having squirmy there. We need to sweep a track after this one maybe a little bit. Marshall, after this session, can you sweep the track for a little bit before you get out? Alright, still Brian in the front, followed by Dan, and Dan's doing nice jump, trying to close on Brian. But Brian's not making any mistakes and taking it double, triple by Dan. And off they go to step up and back straight. 1 and 2 is neck to neck. 1.4 second separation, and Brian is turning around, and Dan's passing Brian. Not for too long. And passing on inside, but Brian's closing the door. Double, triple for both. 1 and 2 is pretty race to watch now. They are on the back, the pink body and white, red, black body with white rims. That's your 2 leaders here, 1 and 2. The members of HPD team. Here's a bottle of HPD for 1 and 2. Brian, you're gonna have to let your boss win. I don't know what's gonna happen. We got 4.5 minutes left. Dan in the front, not making any mistakes. Brian trying to catch up and making a mistake. That's getting to Brian. Now let's see, it got still 4.5 minutes. Anything can happen. Oh, someone is on the lead. So the order right now is Dan, Brian, Seb, Starling, Elton, JP, Michael, Troy, Shane, and Ross. Alright, so the battle still to watch. It's very a shame there is a Dan coming. He's gonna lap you whenever he comes to let him by. And Brian is coming up there too on 2 lappers. There looks like a Ilton there. There's Brian coming on the lap. Perfect. It looks like my Sterling is out here. Alright, so still Dan, Brian, and Seb. Seb, what color is your body? Yellow and red? Yellow and red. Okay. Seb. Yeah, there's lots of separation between Seb and Brian. Is that's a big gap. Between Dan and Brian is 0.8 seconds. I'm waiting for Seb to go around to see how far he is behind. And Seb is 19 seconds behind Brian. And 2 minutes 45 seconds left. Let me find my 2 top guys, and they are neck to neck. Team HPD coming to the infield double, going to the infield triple here. Dan in the front, being chased by Brian. Still 4 minutes left. Nicely done by Brian. He's right there knocking on Dan's door. And off they go in the triple in the middle. Brian is right there, just looking for a little tiny opening so he can squeeze by. And back on the straight. Oh, almost trying to take it on inside. Triple by both guys. Very nice and tight lines by both drivers. Nobody. Oh, and Brian is on the lead. Oh my God, that's going to cost him at least 15 seconds. And Brian, let's see. Looks like Dan's going to lap the number 3 set pretty shortly here. Yep. Let's see how far Brian. Brian is 6.7 seconds behind Dan. 1 minute. A dream comes true sometimes. If somebody makes a mistake, let's see if Dan can take this home today. Dan is smooth driving. Both drivers are going to get probably a couple more laps in. Brian double, triple, double. Nice. Double, triple for Brian. Separation is 7.4 seconds with 10 seconds left. Let's see if Dan can squeeze a victory lap. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you just got Dan. When you cross the line, you are done. So winner of the day, Dan Schallenberg. Congrats. Second is Brian. Step 3, Hilton 4, and Troy 5.